Hello watch enthusiasts, this is OJ Whatley, your in-house Panerai guy and your ultimate resource for all things Panerai. I'm talking to you live from Watchuwant, and this is another one of our Time Talks watch videos. If you like our watch videos, please make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Watchuwant Inc., so you can receive updates of our most recently posted videos. As well, this watch, along with our entire inventory of watches categorized by brand or searchable by price point, can all be viewed by going to our website, www.watchuwant.com. So I'm here today to talk to you about a very rare and very special watch, the Panerai PAM 571, the P-Series Classic Yachts Challenge Special Edition, also known as the Regatta Special Edition. So this watch was made as a P-Series Special Edition of only 50 pieces. It was created to commemorate 10 years of Panerai's involvement with the Classic Yachts Challenge. They have been sponsoring the Classic Yachts Challenge yachting series since 2005. And in fact, each year, not only do they have the name sponsor, but they create a commemorative watch, again, typically entitled a Regatta Special Edition. And each of the winners of the Classic Yachting Series receives one of the Panerai Special Edition watches. What makes the 571, in my opinion, very unique is that most of the years, historically, the Regatta Special Edition or the Classic Yachts Challenge Special Edition watches have been made typically in a number of about 500 pieces. This particular watch, the PAM 571, which again is the 2014 Special Edition Regatta, was only made in 50 pieces. Very interesting, considering pretty much every special edition Regatta watch prior to this one was made in anywhere from 500 to 1,000 pieces. So not quite sure why they only chose to do 50 pieces, but nonetheless, that's what makes this watch so rare. So at first glance, this watch would look very much like a PAM 305, but in fact, it's a PAM 571. The first giveaway that distinguishes this watch as a PAM 571, aesthetically by looking at the dial, is the fact that you have those bold 12 and 6 o'clock hour markers, those large luminous Arabic numbers for the 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock markers. On the PAM 305, the entire dial, aside from the 12, are those round hour markers. On the 571, they broke it up by putting that bold 12 and that bold 6 o'clock hour markers there. And to me, it gives the watch a very unique, a very contemporary, a very racy look. In comparing this watch to the 305 from an aesthetic perspective, they both feature the 47mm titanium case. They both feature the unidirectional diver's bezel. And of course, they feature the Luminor 1950 case with the trademark crown protector. Another feature that really makes this watch different from the PAM 305 is the specially designed solid titanium caseback. In the case of the 571, this caseback is engraved with the Classic Yachts Challenge stamp, as well as the 10 Years of Passion Regatta logo. So it's 10 Years of Passion commemorating 2005 to 2014. And again, this watch was only made in 50 pieces. Here it is numbered out of only 50 pieces with the stamp of the Classic Yachts Challenge. So a lot of people don't quite understand what the Classic Yachts Challenge is about. In fact, the Classic Yachts Challenge is a series of racing that actually encompasses 3 different categories of racing: vintage yachts, classic yachts, and the spirit of tradition yachts. Vintage yachts are yachts built from wood or metal and launched before December 31st, 1949, whereas the classic yachts are also built from metal or wood, but those were launched before December 31st, 1975. So a little more contemporary. And then the final category is the spirit of tradition yachts, which are basically re-editions or tribute yachts built after 1970 using more modern materials and techniques, but that feature a look that is true to the traditional design, the heritage, and the DNA. The racing series spans 11 international regattas, and the majority of those regattas are held on the Mediterranean circuit in Italy, France, and Spain. There is a North American circuit which is held entirely in New England, and then the season starts basically in April it wraps up in Cannes at the end of September. So it's a fairly long series. Again, it's 6 rounds on the Mediterranean circuit, 3 rounds of racing on the North American circuit, and then there are 2 additional ports that are unique in the world of classic sailing, Antigua and Cowes. Cowes is unique because it's the birthplace of the America's Cup. So here you have the PAM 571, 47mm titanium submersible. Features the black dial with the bold 12 and 6 hour markers. Features the luminous dot style hour markers for the other markers. Of course, this is an automatic movement with a 3-day power reserve. In the 305, there's a see-through caseback. On this 571, it is a solid caseback, again with that Regatta Special Edition logo. This is one of the more, of the last 5 years, this is probably one of the more basic Regatta Special Edition models. Previous models have been the split seconds yachting chronograph. There was a split second, there was an 8-day power reserve split seconds chronograph. There was also the Luminor 1950 flyback and Luminor 1950 split seconds chronograph. So there's been a lot of chronographs, and there haven't been a lot of just time and date models or submersible models. So that's what makes this watch fairly unique. So this watch is available exclusively from Watchuwant.com. I believe that we're the only seller of this watch currently because there were only 50 pieces made. You can view this watch by going to our website at www.watchuwant.com. Click on Panerai to view this watch and our extensive inventory of Panerai watches as well. Make sure that if you like this video that you subscribe to our YouTube channel, Watchuwant Inc. And make sure to check out our website, Watchuwant.com. This is OJ Whatley, thanking you so very much for your time. As always, please wear your watches in the best of health and have a great day. This is OJ Whatley signing off for Watchuwant.